So, all you really want is to be happy. I'll repeat that. All you really want is to be happy. I'll repeat that again. All you really want is to be happy. All anyone ever wants, has wanted, or will want is to be happy. Now, all of us want things in some way or another, whether they're material objects or intangible objects like a relationship or a PhD. However, we only want those things because we think they would increase our happiness. So, the source of wanting all of those things underneath the desire for whatever thing you may want, whatever position you may want, whatever you may want, is a desire for greater happiness. Now, no things in themselves actually contain any happiness. Let me give you an example. So, recently there was a story of a guy who was gifted a BMW by his father. Now, I don't know about you, but most of us, or at least me, I'd be pretty happy to be gifted a BMW by my dad. This guy, however, was so upset that he was gifted a BMW instead of a Jaguar that he drowned his car into the river. Now, why is it that one person can experience profound happiness on being gifted something, but another person, this guy in this example, actually gets so angry that he drowns the gift? Another example: a child is gifted a chocolate. Just with such a simple gift, the child can possibly experience profound happiness. And yet, when I am gifted a chocolate, it's not that big of a deal for me. Now, in both of these examples, the chocolate is the same and the car is the same. Yet one person experiences happiness because of it, and another person experiences rage or just nothing. So, the thing in and of itself, like a car or a chocolate or a relationship or anything that you can think of, does not actually contain any happiness. No thing or circumstance actually contain any happiness. So, what actually contains happiness? Well, you do. We do. You are actually the source of all the happiness that you've ever experienced in your entire life. There has never been any external thing or object or circumstance that has actually made you happy. You have made yourself happy upon seeing that object or circumstance or scenario, and you've allowed yourself to experience the happiness that you already are. So, how can you just be happy now when you know that all the things that you really want are just permission slips to allow yourself to experience the happiness that you already are? So, how to be happy? Well, it's quite simple. It's actually as simple as just moving your hand like this. How do you move your hand? You don't have to know how you move your hand, you just do it. You don't have to know how to be happy, you just do it, you just be it, you just choose it. So, now, why can't we just choose to be happy right now? Well, you can, but maybe you don't choose to be happy right now. Well, why? That's because you believe that you need something in order to be happy. Now, we're conditioned throughout our lives to believe that we need something in order to be happy. This is absolute rubbish. You don't need anything to be happy. So try investigating for yourself. Just right now, try choosing just to be happy. Just be happy for no reason at all, just because you can. There's an infinite number of reasons to be happy if you really choose to see them. But just choose to be happy. See if you can. And if you can't, investigate. What do I believe I need in order to be happy. For example, you might believe that you need $1 million in order to be happy. So, why do you need those $1 million? Because maybe you want to buy a bunch of things and have a nice car, have a nice house. And what would having a bunch of things and having a nice car and whatever else that you may choose to do with those $1 million enable you to do to be happy? So you want the $1 million so that you can be happy, but you're not happy right now because you don't have the $1 million. But you think you will be when you get those $1 million. You see how twisted this is? You're not happy right now because you think you need something, and when you get that thing, you will be happy. But it never works that way. When you get that thing, you actually just choose to be happy. You allow yourself to be happy. And it's never about the thing itself. So just try investigating and try taking it as a challenge. Can you just choose to be happy right now for no reason whatsoever? And it's not even about not wanting the $1 million. You can most certainly get those $1 million. You can get the dream car, the dream relationship, everything you want. You can get all of that. It's not about letting go of your wants. It's just about realizing that if you were to just be happy right now, not only would those wants manifest faster, but also you only want those things so that you can be happy. So don't forget, no circumstance, no thing, no person, no anything contains happiness. You are and have always been the source of your own happiness. And ultimately, whether something makes you happy or makes you sad or makes you enraged is up to you. So, do you want to be happy or not? That's the only choice.